Alright, what's going on, guys? This is the third check-in for the month of November now on being back on Minoxidil to fill in my beard. Obviously, things have been going at least decent, otherwise I wouldn't be growing out my beard as I obviously am. But yeah, so I guess I'll just start off with the good news, and that is that I've been seeing some I wouldn't call it good gains, but like some gains, and that's, you know, that's good enough for me. And I've been getting like a lot of just like little vellus hairs, and it made, like, in my opinion, it makes my beard look like a lot better than it did. My left side has always been obviously pretty strong. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've talked about that. But yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of like vellus hairs popping up, which is obviously good news. Enough to the point where I'm comfortable to grow it out, because even though this isn't a perfect beard, it still looks like pretty decent, and I think any average person on the street would say it's a good beard, so, you know, I can get by. So let's look at the reasonings that I might not have seen results in the past, because that was definitely how I felt. And upon further reflection, it's possible that I just didn't notice it because maybe I was having like really high expectations, because, you know, it's really easy to like look at the best results of people who get like a full beard in like 4 months and be like, well, I'm not seeing anything like that, so I guess it's not working, when in reality maybe it is working and it's just like really slow. So that's one possibility. But the other possibility that, I mean, there's different possibilities, like several, but the one I want to address is that I think my application was flawed, because, well, for one, I think it's definitely kind of difficult to make sure that you're getting proper application with the liquid on a like clean shaven face, because it just like runs off. And on top of that, I would oftentimes not let it, well, I can't say often, but it wouldn't surprise me if oftentimes I didn't let it dry all the way. So what's changed this time around is that I've kept some stubble pretty much most of the time, pretty much all the time, and I'm using foam, which dries really quickly, so there's just no way that I'm not getting full absorption. And the other thing that's changed is I went from like just kind of going like that with the dripper or the dropper, whatever it's called, and now I put it on and then I rub it in with my hand, because I don't know, I just felt like, well, I mean, that's just kind of what you have to do with the foam. And then I started doing that with the liquid, because I use liquid just because it's cheaper and it's easier to get on when I have actual facial hair and stuff. But at this point, I just like rub it in, because I want like zero doubt in my mind that it's all going to my face. And you know, maybe that's another thing that contributed to maybe some lackluster results, because I did apply consistently for like 6 months and felt like I wasn't really seeing results. And then I started applying well, just like 2 months ago now, and I feel like I'm already seeing results. So could be a combination, could be some other factors that I'm not accounting for. It could just be the fact that it's taken 7 months of total application to start seeing results, and I just gave up too soon. That's also possible. So there's a lot of reasons why it wasn't working, but hopefully the trend continues, and my beard will continue to fill out. There's still a lot of like space, like you can see right here, like that's kind of bald. And then I think I mentioned this in the one of my last videos, but basically for someone to have a really nice beard, like you can, one of the tests that I kind of do, just like looking at it, is like a lot of people have really good goatees, like for some reason that's just common, but people with really good beards, there's no separation between thickness from like the goatee like all the way through. And if you look at mine, and this is my good side, there's a clear separation of thickness, because this is like full coverage everywhere, and then on this it's like there's a good spot, Like this is good, but this is all pretty patchy still. So I know a lot of people think that like my beard's really good, and obviously that's nice that people think that, but it's not to the standard that I want. So the other part of the video that I wanted to talk about that isn't like directly beard related is head hair. And I just turned 26, and after buzzing my hair like a month and a half ago, I noticed, especially when my hair is like kind of like matted down, if that's even like decent like terminology. It's kind of hard to see, but my my sides right here have been thinning. So I guess I just really wanted to get this on video, because what I'm gonna do is I mean, my family, all the guys in my family have like pretty bad baldness, so it's like I expected this, but I'm gonna see if I can combat it with some more natural solutions, I guess. So one thing that people really talk about is just like getting more blood flow to your head, to your scalp. So one thing I'm gonna start doing, I ordered a wood brush, and I'm gonna start like kind of massaging my head and try to just get more blood flow. That seems to be like one thing that people can, for the most part, agree on. It's like, of course, there's the main thing that people agree on is like, well, if you don't have the genetic disposition for going bald, you're not gonna go bald. But the other thing that people agree on is that like more blood flow is probably better. I mean, it just seems like there's no way it's bad. So anyway, just by massaging and getting more blood flowing up there, maybe it'll revitalize whatever's going on up here and prevent anything further. Because I mean, the good news is we do have like Rogaine, or I do have Rogaine, so I can just put it in there if I want to prevent it from getting worse. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But yeah, if I can get like a full head of hair back and then have a beard, I mean, that's the dream, baby. That would be really cool. So I'm gonna see if I can get this to fill out again. If it does, then well, that's gonna be a combination of using Minox plus like massage techniques, and then if that doesn't work, I'll introduce more and see how that goes. So I think that covers everything. If you're interested in following along, just subscribe below. I'm pretty much just gonna keep posting once a month unless I have a really good video idea that it's gonna help people or something. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.